Bună ziua, bună ziua! Iată-ne din nou la o oră de limba engleză pentru clasa a 6-a din acest manual pe care vă rog să-l deschideți cei care îl aveți la pagina 110. Ne abonăm, apăsăm clopoțelul de subscribe și cine nu are manualul este rugat să facă o captură de ecran. Gata? Să începem să lucrăm exercițiile grammar. Match the sentences to their correct uses. A. We make predictions about the future. 9. I promise I will buy you a new pair of trainers. B. We use shall and we in the interrogative form to make a suggestion. 3. Shall we go to the cinema tonight? C. We use first conditional to express things that might happen in the future. 7. If Mark is late again, I'll be really upset with him. D. We express spontaneous, on-the-spot decision. 1. I'll graduate from university next year. E. We use shall and I in the interrogative form to ask for advice or instructions. 4. Shall I give you a ride home? E. We use shall, no, F. We make offers and promises. 8. What shall I do to make you smile? G. We express threats or warnings. 2. Stop smoking, you'll get sick. H. We use shall and I in the interrogative form to make an offer. Number 9. I promise I will buy you a new pair of trainers. I. With verbs like think, expect, believe, etc. and phrases like I'm sure, I'm afraid, or adverbs like probably, perhaps, maybe, etc. 6. I believe things will be much better in a month. Exercise 2. Use the prompts to write sentences in the affirmative, negative, interrogative, future simple forms. Number 1. Billy be back school trip tomorrow. Will Billy be back from the school trip tomorrow? Yes, Billy will be back from school trip tomorrow. No, Billy will be not back from the school trip tomorrow. 2. She helped me cook the dinner. Will she help me to cook the dinner? Yes, she will help me to cook the dinner. No, she will not help me to cook the dinner. Will she help me to cook the dinner? 3. My mother let me borrow her high-heeled shoes. Mother will let me borrow her high-heeled shoes. No, Mother will not let me borrow her high-heeled shoes. Will my mother let me borrow her high-heeled shoes? 4. Mary learn drive next year. Mary will learn to drive next year. No, Mary will not learn to drive next year. Will Mary learn to drive next year? 5. He be 18 next month. He will be 18 next month. He will be not 18 next month. Will he be 18 next month? Exercise 3. Make offers and suggestions using the prompts. Help clean your room. Shall I help you clean your room? We play basketball instead of rugby. Will we play basketball instead of rugby? Or shall we play basketball instead of rugby? It's the same. We have a picnic next weekend. Shall we have a picnic next weekend? Get you a slice of chocolate cake. Shall I get you a slice of chocolate cake? I give you ride to school. Shall I give you a ride to school? We have a warming party next week. Shall we have a warming party next week? To be going to affirmative, long form and short form. I'm going to drive or I'm going to drive. You are going to drive, you're going to drive. He is going to drive, he's going to drive. She is going to drive, she's going to drive. We are going to drive, we're going to drive. You are going to drive, you're going to drive. They are going to drive, they're going to drive. Negative long form and short form. I am not going to drive. I'm not going to drive. You are not going to drive. You aren't going to drive. He is not going to drive. He isn't going to drive. She is not going to drive. She isn't going to drive. They are not going to drive. They aren't going to drive. Interrogative. Am I going to drive? Are you going to drive? Is he going to drive? Is she going to drive? Aren't you, or isn't he, or isn't she? Aren't we going to drive? Aren't you going to drive? Aren't they going to drive? 4. We form this type of future with be going to and the bare infinitive of the verb. We use future with be going to express plans and intentions. Usually the decisions about the future have already been made. I'm going to look for a new place to stay next week. 2. We use be going to predict something that is about to happen or we have evidence for now. Look out, he's going to stumble and fall over you. Exercise number 4. Look at the pictures and use the prompts to write sentences using be going to. It rain. It's going to rain. He fall off bike. He's going to fall off his bike. She buy a pair of shoes. She is going to buy a pair of shoes. They row on sea. They are going to row on the sea. It run out of battery. It is going to run out of battery. Exercise number 5. Write the correct tense of the verb in brackets. 1. Why are you holding that phone? I'm going to call my friend in Berlin. 2. I'm starving. I want something to eat. I'm going to get you a cheese sandwich. It will make you feel better. 3. No one understands the lyrics of this song. I am going to rewrite them before the concert. 4. Are they excited about their summer holidays? Of course, they are going to visit Dubai. 5. Will Susan be at your place tonight? Yes, Mary is going to be there as well. 6. It's so cold in here. I'm going to bring you a jacket. 7. What do you think of this man? I think he is going to be the next president of Russia. 8. Do you like teaching? Yes, I'm going to be a teacher when I finish my studies. Dragilor, vă mulțumesc pentru participare. Dacă v-au plăcut exercițiile, lăsați un like. Și spuneți-le și colegilor voștri despre existența acestui curs de limba română și de limba engleză. Ne întâlnim pe acest canal oricând doriți voi. La revedere și nu uitați să vă abonați!